Hi everyone, this is Eric Folks, Instructional Technology Coordinator for Lampasas ISD. Today I'm here to talk to you about a possible solution to a problem almost every teacher faces, what to do with the stacks and stacks of paper and student work. We've got lots of hard copies that we have to manage, and inevitably these end up getting lost or stacking up on the desk. Well, Google Drive gives you the ability through its iOS app to very easily scan student work straight into Google Drive. So on the left here you can see I've got my iPhone on and the Drive app installed, and if I just click on Drive, then I have the ability to click in the top right hand corner of it the little plus button. And if I click on the plus, it gives me the option to use camera. I just click use camera. I choose what I want to upload. Use photo. And as you can see at the very bottom there, it uploads the photo straight into Drive. And as you can see, I'm in the recent tab, so the photo shows up right here on the left in the Drive app, and on the right you can see I'm signed into the browser and the photo shows up right there as well. If I want, right within the app itself, I can click on the little I and click rename. And for that new name to be reflected online or in the cloud, I'm going to just drag down within the app to refresh and sync the two. And once that has happened and it's been synced to the cloud, depending on the browser you're using, you might have to refresh the browser as well, but there it refreshed automatically. So now I can see the student work right here within Google Drive. So I would potentially rename it with the student's last name, maybe just drag it into a folder, a shared folder that they had created and that I use with my students. I've got lots of different options. So what if we had multiple pictures that we wanted to take, and we wanted to create a PDF out of that? Okay. So let's say I wanted to take this entire radiogram and scan it all in as one PDF instead of as a single picture. I'm going to use a different app for this. So the name of the app that I'm going to use is TinyScan, and it is free. There it is. So it says tap the camera to start. So I'm going to tap the camera. Depending on the lighting, you may want to have the flash on or off. As you can see, I've got it turned off. Take my picture. Now, what's nice about TinyScan is it's built specifically for scanning, so it will try to detect what it believes is the scannable image. So I can adjust that with these little blue corners, and once I've got it adjusted however I want, click Next. I just click the check button. And then I'm going to click on the little camera with the plus next to it to take another picture. Turn the page. Take the picture. Adjust. Next. Check mark. Click the little camera and the plus. Go to the next page. Next. Check mark. A little camera and the plus. And for my last page, go to full. You see the little button up there in the top right hand corner. That will automatically include the entire scan if you don't want to mess with any of the cropping and just make it nice and fast. So I click Next. Check mark. And at this point I've scanned in 4 pages. You can see it says 4 of 4 up there to indicate what I'm on. Now I'm going to click in the bottom right hand corner the Open In app. And so now I'm going to open this in. It says Generating PDF. And I'm going to open it in Google Drive. Of course you have to have Drive installed in order to be able to open it. Then it asks me if I want to upload. Sure do. Now I can see the progress taking place right there. So now I can see my PDF right there in Drive as well. And so this is the Google Drive viewer, so I'm just viewing it right here within the browser. If I wanted to, I could click on the download button right here to actually download it into and open it up in Adobe Reader or whatever you use to view your PDFs. But now I've got multiple pages, so if it's an essay with multiple pages, it's very easy for me to scan that up as well. And of course, renaming it can take place within the app itself. If I click on the little 3 lines there and go down to recent, I'm going to see any of the things that I have uploaded or worked with recently. So photos show up here pretty quickly. What I have noticed is with PDFs, I didn't work with a photo within Drive or upload it within Drive. I worked on it through TinyScan and uploaded it to Drive. So I'm going to click on My Drive and scroll down beneath all these folders. And I can see my PDF. So as with the pictures, if I just click the little I can rename it whatever I want it to be. Okay, so what if we've got a picture that doesn't lend itself to portrait orientation, something that's nice and wide and big. So I'm going to click on the plus button again within the Drive app itself, use camera, and now I want this whole newspaper. This whole front page of the newspaper. So I switch it to landscape orientation, take my photo, use photo, and you can see the photo is uploading. And if I click on my photo and open it up, you can see that I need to adjust my orientation. I need to rotate it. Well, there are a variety of different apps that you can use. And when I say apps, apps that will connect to Google Drive. So when I first click on the photo, it's just going to open it up and whatever the default viewer is within Drive. But you do have the option to connect other apps to Google Drive so that you have the ability to do other things. And you can get those from the Chrome store. If you just Google Chrome store and you're signed into your Google account, then you can find the one that I'm going to show you. We'll see. I don't know if it's going to like me going to the Chrome store in Safari. But the one I want to show you is called PicMonkey. And there it is. So PicMonkey is real easy for you to install. I've installed it in the Chrome browser and attached it to my Google Drive. And once I've done that, it doesn't matter. Right now I'm in the Safari web browser and I still have the option to open it with PicMonkey. Okay, so I'm going to take this photo and I'm going to open it in a app that connects to Google Drive and gives me some ability to work with that picture. So PicMonkey is pretty dependable and fairly easy to use. So there's my image and I want to rotate it. So I click rotate, click left, apply. Maybe I want to crop it. You can see the little lines right here. So I can crop it. And apply. And then I click save. It takes a second for it to save, but what's nice about this is it saves it right back to Google Drive for me. So once I've done that, I can just close out that tab and refresh my page to pull in the new version of the picture. Now when I click on the picture, it's oriented correctly and it shows the crop as well. Again, that app was called PicMonkey and it can be found in the Chrome store.